Hi everyone. Today I am presenting template-based federated multiview domain alignment for predicting heterogeneous brain graph evolution trajectories from baseline. This work has been done at Basira Lab by my staff and supervised by Dr. Islam Rekik. Given H hospitals, where each holds a dataset derived from a distinct domain of brain graphs, how to boost both the accuracy and generalizability of local hospital-specific brain graph evolution prediction. There are several studies on brain graph evolution prediction. One way is prediction with sample selection. A study has worked on learning-guided infinite network atlas selection for predicting longitudinal brain network evolution from a single observation. The other one uses multi-regression-based supervised sample selection for predicting baby connectome evolution trajectory from neonatal time point. However, they cannot preserve the brain graph topology because of vectorization. Further, graph neural networks are used since they provide the graph topology. One work proposed recurrent brain graph mapper for predicting time-dependent brain graph evolution trajectory. Another work proposed a federated brain graph evolution prediction using decentralized connectivity datasets with temporally varying acquisitions. However, they both cannot handle decentralized heterogeneous multiview brain graphs. Data scarcity is a problem in deep learning models since these models are hungry for data. Federated learning is a promising solution for the data scarcity by learning a global model by using local models without sharing any data. Predicting brain graph evolution trajectory with hospitals trained on separate data domains presents one of the data heterogeneity cases that existing FL methods struggle to solve. In the purpose framework, first we use independent multiview dataset for each time point and template generative network to create templates. In our case, they are connectional brain templates, which we call as CBTs. While each hospital holds brain graphs and a domain aligner network for each time point, we feed each subject's brain graph to the domain aligner network that outputs a new CBT-aligned brain graph. The domain aligner network takes the subject's brain graph as input and outputs a new brain graph. This network consists of three main parts: graph encoder, bottleneck, and graph decoder. Then we compare the generated brain graph with the universal pre-generated connectional brain template with a loss function. This loss function uses KL divergence, which is for converging the connectional weight distribution of the generated brain graph to that of the universal CBT. After creating CBT-aligned brain graphs, the task of hospitals is to predict brain graph evolution trajectory. For this purpose, each hospital holds a brain graph mapper for each time point. These brain graph mappers communicate with each other through the global server. This global server takes each brain graph mapper at time point t and creates a new model by aggregating them. We use fed averaging in the global server, which simply takes the average weights of the incoming models. Each brain graph mapper takes the CBT-aligned brain graph as input and outputs a predicted brain graph for the next time point. In this network, the loss function has two terms. First one is between the input and the predicted brain graphs, which we call as self-loss. And the second one is between the predicted and the ground truth brain graph, which is the subject's brain graph at the next time point. We call the second loss as gene loss. Both self and gene losses are formed by using L1 and topological loss. The global loss function is the summation of these two losses. To evaluate our framework, we use a real longitudinal brain graph dataset where we take 6 to 7 subjects from ethnic dataset. Each subject is characterized by 4 cortical brain networks constructed from T1 weighted MRI for the left and right hemispheres. Each subject has 2 time points separated by 6 months. We also use simulated longitudinal brain graph dataset that consists of 200 subjects generated by using the mean connectivity weights and correlation matrices of the ethnic dataset. Each subject has the same 4 cortical brain networks as the real dataset and 4 time points. For the evaluation methods, we use 5-fold cross-validation using 2 different strategies. The first one is intra-domain, where each hospital is trained on 4 faults and tested on the remaining local fault. The other one is inter-domain, where a global multi-domain test set is created by taking one fault from each domain, whereas each hospital is trained on their local remaining 4 faults and tested on the global test set. Also, we compare two ablated versions, which are without alignment and statistical alignment, to our graph-based domain aligner network. We further compare centralized and federated learning. Here you can see the MICCAI results of left hemisphere of the real dataset. Our proposed framework significantly outperforms updated versions in both centralized and decentralized paradigm. For more results, you can check our paper. In this work, we propose the first federated learning framework to predict brain graph evolution trajectory using template-based domain alignment and heterogeneous non-IID decentralized brain connectivity datasets. The framework significantly boosted the prediction accuracy compared to baseline methods and preserved the graph topology. In our future work, we aim to design a multi-domain federated GNM model that can handle incomplete brain trajectories and a novel aggregation strategy that is tailored to multi-domain federated learning. For more, please visit us at pasira-lab.com.